Welcome to SHOT Show TV. I'm David Lombardo, and our guests are Tom Heiser, who is a senior sales exec with Celerant, and Mitchell Tyler, who is the co-owner of SafeSide Tactical. Mitchell, you guys now are in partners with NSSF on the Childsafe program. Is that right?
That's right.
And so, tell me how Celerant gets involved. Tell me what the relationship is.
Yeah. So, as a provider of technology, what we do is when something like this comes up, we make very fast changes to our software platform to enable retailers to, again, connect with their customer base to support causes like this. So we created some changes, and we were able to quickly deploy some donation pieces to Mitchell's website, which we provide, and he, from there, donates the money to
So your relationship is you've had your software altered to make it easier to participate in the program.
That's right. So when the opportunity arose to be part of the beta testing for this, really, their development team was quick to put this not only on our website, but we have the same Roundup campaign in our retail stores and our brick and mortar ranges. And so really with just a few clicks, we were able to deploy this across all of our different channels. So from mobile to desktop and our in-store customers. So we have the Roundup option at checkout, and we also have fixed donation sets that we encourage people throughout the checkout process, whether it's online or in our stores, to go ahead and be a part of Project Childsafe. It also opens the door for us to tell a little bit about the program and why we chose to get on board with doing this.
So how big of an operation do you have? What do you do exactly?
So we have 2 brick and mortar retail locations in Virginia. Those both have indoor ranges. And so we also have a firearms manufacturing division and an ammunition manufacturing division. Have about 85 employees and around 130 square feet between all the operations.
And how long have you been partnered with National Shooting Sports Foundation? Is this brand new?
Well, this part is brand new for us, but we've been supporters of NSSF and members for since we started in 2012. And we have been working, actually for years, we worked with local law enforcement agencies who had access to Project Childsafe resources without understanding how to deploy them into the community. So we did several events over the course of the last 5 or 6 years where working with local departments to get gun locks, to get literature out there. We found that many of them had them sitting in closets, which does no good.
Sure. How active is this? I mean, what sort of response are you getting from your customers?
So we're almost at our $1,000 fundraising mark, and we have deployed it for 2 months, something like that.
It was right before the holidays.
Right before the holidays, and we're just now getting into how do we expand this, right? So I was talking with Tom about that. We're going to be doing competitions between our physical locations on who can collect the most donations. We're also reaching out to Second Amendment supporters in our community to get monthly match funds. So if we can raise $400 or $500 in a month, we're going to have a donor that's going to match those. So we're excited about the opportunity. A little bit of competition never hurts between the stores.
One of the things, because I've been involved in something similar over the years, it's one thing for you as the owner to go, oh, this is a great idea, we're going to be involved. But the reality is what is your staff? What is their take on it? Are you getting a lot of cooperation? Because they're the front line.
Right, so that was one of the things that we had to adjust after deployment was we had the tech part working. And obviously Project Childsafe is able to take the donations in, but explaining to our frontline staff why this is important. This is a core part of our mission. Safe side, safety is in the name, and we really focus on that, and we like the impact that it has on families and households like my own with young children, that people can be taking steps to make sure that while they're practicing safe firearms ownership, they're not exposing their children to unsecured firearms. So the technical piece came in. Now we're working on the social piece, which is at the register. What's the elevator pitch that I can have a salesperson say in order to get that donation at the end?
Just real briefly, in case we have some viewers who aren't familiar with it, what does the program actually do?
So the program puts gun safety devices or gun locks into the communities through law enforcement agencies, as well as literature, and then there's a whole support system behind that. There's Project Childsafe billboard campaigns that I see even in my own city. I was surprised to see one. I was like, this is fantastic.
Free support.
Yeah, and so on the at the very base level where we're actually getting law enforcement agencies out in the community handing out those gun locks, that's what people see. But behind the scenes is the literature development. How do you to continue to teach gun safety to a younger target audience. That's something that as an industry, we're all looking for those opportunities. And Project Childsafe was a great match for us and a great match for Celerant to come in and give us a path to support it, not just with talking about it, but actually helping to fund it.
Yeah, because we are behind that cause as well. So for us, it was an easy decision to put our coders to work.
So I'm sure somebody out there right now is going, I want to donate. How do they get a hold of it? How do they do it?
So, of course, they can donate directly through Project Childsafe, and through us. Our website allows, whether you're booking a training class, whether you're making a range reservation, buying a membership, or buying a retail firearm or accessories, right at the checkout flow, you can select a roundup, or you can select a pre-selected dollar amount. In our stores, same thing. You can come in and make a donation right at the point of sale, and then we do a monthly report. It ends up going right into the Project Childsafe account.
Celerant backing up Safe Side Tactical, backing up the National Shooting Sports Foundation. That's a good paradigm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and they've been great. They're not just developers, they really have been friendly to us as firearm dealers. It's one of the verticals they're in. We've been with them for about 7 years now, and our partnership continues to grow. And as we find things like that, we're mutually benefiting from the goodwill that's being built here.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And for SHOT Show TV, I'm David Lombardo.